All right, hi guys, Miss Moore here. Look, I'm looking at the Zern website and I see the majority of you guys are on Mission 6, which is amazing. It's really important that you guys keep Zerning, keep learning. It's only gonna help you. It's not gonna hurt, right? So our goal for you guys is to at least do 4 lessons a week. At the minimum, 4 lessons a week. If you can do more, that's great, but the minimum is 4 lessons a week, guys. Keep it learning, keep it learning. And whenever I saw that most of y'all are on Mission 6, it got me thinking. I was like, wait. Whenever we start a new mission, we like to set our goals. We like to know where we're going. We like to know why the mission is so important for us in 2nd grade. And we like to go over some key vocabulary, right? And we go over our vocabulary words and we like to stop and take that time before every mission. So even if you're away from me, I still want to stop and talk about some of these important words that you're going to see in Mission 6. It's kind of a crazy angle we have going on, but it was the best I could do. Miss Cryer let me go into the school and get my mathematician vocabulary wall, my mathematician says vocabulary wall, just for you guys, just so we could go over these together. So I'm going to start off with talking about our goals. Our goals page. Y'all remember these? This one for Mission 6, you'll find on page 85. If you need to pause it, you can, or I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the comments page or part of the 2nd grade site. And what's important about this page is something we do before each mission, something Miss Moore, Miss Fitz class does. We all try to keep track of what lessons we're learning on. Some classes do it different ways, and that's okay. I just wanted to let you see where we're going. Notice I put in the topics. I put in Mission 6. Now, for you parents out there, for topic A, it says 1, 2, 4. That means they don't have a lesson 3 digitally that you guys are going to do. What they do, as they finish, they can check them off or however else you decide. This Q normally stands, you'd have a quiz after those lessons, but you're not with me right now. So that's why those X's are there for this, okay? So set your goals. Let you see where you're going with this mission. Now, why is the mission important? Something else we usually talk about. Mission 6 is really important. Look, Miss Cryer even let me go get my cards, guys. Mission 6 is really super important. And the reason why is I'm going to try and zoom in and let you see. The whole point of Mission 6 is to start understanding different units come in different forms. What you have been doing up until now is always ones, tens, and hundreds, right? And we talk about units of 1, units of tens, units of hundreds on our place value charts, everything else. What Mission 6 is going to start open up the door for you is to understand the idea that numbers other than 1, 10, and 100 can serve as units, like 2s. You could be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2s, or 4s, or 6s, or groups of 8. All those can actually serve as units. And this is an important idea. And the reason why, because this is what's going to lay the foundation for multiplication and division for 3rd grade. So it's really important that you guys get through this Mission 6 as well, okay? Now, topic A, this one is going to be just opening up what we're going to start putting things into groups of. Now, some of the key words that you'll see for topic A, Mission 6, we always are going to talk about the what word? Efficient. You got to think mathematicians are going to be efficient in their drawings and their models. You're not going to draw 852 circles to represent 852. We're going to model things efficiently. And mathematicians also have to be precise. We always talk about those words. Those are usually always our first 2 words on the wall because mathematicians have to be precise. Like whenever we're doing ones, tens, and hundreds, you want to be ones, tens, and hundreds. For this mission, you're going to be lining up your groups precisely into rows or columns. We'll get to that in a little bit. You are always going to have models. Always going to have to show what you know. Unit. So now, our units may be different. Usually, whenever we have units of 10, you count by tens. Units of ones, you count by ones. We've counted by hundreds. Now, you might be counting by sixes. You might be counting by threes. There's going to be different units introduced in this mission, which is important because remember, this repeated number over and over and over again is laying you the foundation for multiplication and division. We're going to use a lot of talking about equal groups. And what does equal mean? The same as. So I'm going to put equal up there. You guys should know that one. And equal groups. So you're going to make groups. And if they're equal groups, each group person is going to have the same amount, right? Now, a way that you are going to model, remember we talked about model, these equal groups are going to be, or your equation for these equal groups is going to be something we call repeated addition. Repeated addition is simply, you're saying your add-in for that number is going to be said over and over and over again. So, let's see, is 3 plus 6 plus 7 a repeated addition? Is that the same number over and over again? No. Repeated addition would be the same add-in over and over and over again. So you're going to use that to solve some of your problems. See if y'all can see this. I'm telling you, it was tough figuring out a place to put this thing. And then, of course, you'll use the words addition. You'll use the words equation. Let me see if I can stick this one up back at the top because it's just so important. Repeated addition. Mathematicians use those words. All right, so that's going to be all used in topic A of mission 6. So since I'm going to be starting off and everybody's on different topics right now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about topic B for mission 6. That was something we talked about over here on our goals page. You have different topics, and each topic is going to lead you to completing your missions. And on this mission for topic B, it's the same big idea. You're making all this as the foundation for 3rd grade. There can be different units. Now you're gonna compose and decompose arrays. That's a new word. And equal groups. And you're gonna relate columns and rows to our repeated addition we talked about, okay? So instead of scattered in topic A, you're just gonna make groups, and it can be little circles, it can be X's, groups of 3, there could be 3 in this group, 3 in this group, and you can put little dots. We're gonna start organizing those scattered arrangements into something we call arrays. So, let's put up some more words. Now, arrays. Arrays are very important, and you're going to see this in 3rd grade so much. An array is an arrangement of objects in equal rows and columns. Which brings me to row and what? Not compose. Column. All right? And you know what those mean. A row is the same as when we talked about horizontal, right? A column is going to be an arrangement that's going up and down vertically, okay? You guys know these words. I'll put those over here. Horizontal, this is from before. Yep, better know what horizontal or vertical means. All right, and what's the thing about these? You're gonna compose, you're gonna create, you're gonna group these things and compose an array, and sometimes you might even decompose the array. You might break apart 2 equal groups, right? All right, and so that's gonna bring us through topic B. Topic C, let's see what we got. I'll tell you, Miss Craven, let me go get all my stuff. All right, moving on to topic C, remember? Same main big idea for mission 6, laying that groundwork, right? But now on this one, we are going to start making our arrays instead of like pictures of apples and rows and columns or X's and rows and columns. You're gonna start using these squares. We call them square tiles when you're using the manipulatives for them. You're gonna use these squares and you're gonna push them all together to make rectangular arrays or squares that has no spaces and no gaps between them. You'll see once you start getting to that mission. So you're moving more into, instead of first, topic A, it's gonna just start with some groups, and you have the same number in each group. Then you're gonna start organizing those groups instead of just clusters. You're gonna organize however many group into columns or rows. Then you're gonna start, instead of saying, okay, I have 3 in this column, you're gonna put 3 squares in that column with no space and no gaps, right? So that's where this topic is moving, okay? And you're even gonna start drawing it. Keywords I pulled for this one: square, because you're gonna push it all together, rectangle, and that's how you're gonna make your arrays. Now, partition is a word we talked about before when we were partitioning shapes and cutting them. You might partition an array by cutting off 2 equal groups or whatever it asks you to do. Just mathematician words you need to be aware of whenever you're solving and working through mission 6. Last topic for mission 6. Remember, same big idea. We're laying that foundation that there can be other units besides ones, tens, and hundreds that repeat over and over and over again. Laying that foundation for 3rd grade. Whoop, whoop. And in topic D, this one, I love this topic. You're going to be exploring the meaning of even and odd numbers. I really like this topic. And things you'll do in this one, you're gonna create rules for what is an even number. Okay, to be an even number, you have to follow these rules. It has to be able to be a doubles fact. Oh, that's one of my words I'm about to put up. It has to be able to be made into pairs. It has to be something that when you count by 2s, you say that number. So you're gonna find these rules when creating even numbers. And let's talk about the words for that one. Whole number. You're gonna see if the whole number, the total, the whole, is an even or an odd. The whole number are the numbers that we say when we're counting like by 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All that is whole numbers, right? You're gonna identify if a number is odd. Oh, look at this little heart. He's odd. He's left out. He's the odd man out. Don't have a pair. We're gonna talk about even numbers. Look, everybody has a partner in those groups. And if it can be a doubles fact, if you can break it down a number, like saying, what's the number 10? Can you make that a doubles fact? 5 and 5. Hey, number 10 is an even number. So that's gonna be something that you hear throughout this mission. The sums, they're gonna say that word a lot in it too. The sum is the sum of a doubles fact is even. The sum, that total, is an even number or an odd number, or, you know. The word total, you're gonna use that a lot. It's like sum. Well, sum is when you're adding 2 numbers. And then, oh, you can use a number line to identify if it's even or odd. So like, okay, so one of the rules is that to be an even number, it has to be a number you say when you're counting by 2s. And you can draw that number line and you can circle all the even numbers: 2, skip a number 4, skip a number 6, skip a number 8. And that would help you identify even or odd numbers. All right, ooh, this one has created pairs. If it can be broken into pairs, it's an even number with no odd man left out. Parents, a fun book that we usually read during this time is a book called Even Steven, Odd Todd, and it talks about odds, you know, left out over there, Odd Todd, and Even Steven likes things in pairs and nothing left out. It's a fun book to go along with this mission. I hope this gives you some clarity, and use these mathematician words because that's what mathematicians say whenever they're solving problems like this in mission 6. All right, guys, so you have your goals, what you need to accomplish in mission 6 to complete your task. We know what's the big idea of mission 6. The big idea is understanding that other numbers besides ones, tens, and hundreds can be considered units. And that's all we've been using is ones, tens, and hundreds up until now. And this is laying that foundation, that groundwork for grade 3, multiplication and division. All right, and we know what each topic's gonna be kind of broken onto and how it builds on each other, and we know our important words. I hope this helps you guys. I miss you, and keep learning and learning. Remember, at least for a week. We're looking at them. Bye, guys.